What's going on, tubes? I wanted to make a quick video on this 1985 Simplicity 5211. What happened was, this here is the ignition module that was up in here, and it went bad, and this thing acts as like the brain for this machine. So this controls, being able to turn on the unit as well as the safety switches all working. Well, anyway, the thing went bad, and I don't even think you can get this anymore. I know on another Simplicity I had, it went bad, and it was a newer one. It was a 96, and that one was no longer available. But luckily I found it used on eBay that time. Can't find it on one this old. So what I ended up doing was, where it plugged in to the harness, I just took a piece of wire. I found which one was the key for the key to turn it over, and then I just took a male connector, hooked it into that connection on that connector, and then ran it to the trigger wire on the solenoid. So by doing that, I was able to bypass this thing. So now, as you can see, you can start up the machine no problem. Now, the only downside to that is it no longer has safeties. But it was either do that or not have a working machine. Also, somebody had already bypassed the seat safety switch, and when I got this unit from the guy who gave it to me, he told me he had another switch wired here which basically did the same thing, but instead of having a switch there, now the correct main switch is working again. So the only two safeties that still would have worked if I was able to get that module, well, I could have hooked the seat one back up, but everybody bypasses the seat one. But the only two that still would have been working would have been the brake one and the deck one. Now, it's not that big of a deal because you just use common sense. You don't put your body parts near the mower deck, right, when it's running. And you don't, and for the brake, it's not a big deal either. That was incorporated with the blade. So, no big deal. You just use a little bit of common sense while you're operating the machine, and you'll be fine. Like I said, a couple years prior to this one, they didn't have them anyway. So, no big deal. Now, like I said, got the working machine. Starts up, shuts down, does everything it's supposed to do. So if you have one of these older machines and your ignition module went bad, that's how you go about bypassing it, so you don't have to worry about it anymore. Alright, thanks for watching. If this helped you, give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. Later.